Humana, the sponsors of this next segment, is holding a special commemoration ceremony tomorrow to honor those that served on active duty in the U.S. Armed Forces during Vietnam. Here to tell us more is David McNeil, who is the Veterans Community Engagement Executive. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, JC. It's nice to be here.
Let's tell everyone about the event. You and I were chatting before the show. What's happening tomorrow?
Okay, tomorrow at 10 o'clock at the Craig Road and Decatur Neighborhood Center that Humana has, we're having a Vietnam Veterans Commemoration pinning ceremony.
And how did all this start?
Okay, back in 2012, President Obama signed an executive order to honor Vietnam veterans because they weren't welcomed home the way other veterans were. And because of that, this is a government effort to improve that, and Humana is very proud to be a part of it.
We're looking at some of the pictures here of past presentations of the men and women getting pinned. If someone wants to get pinned tomorrow and take part of this ceremony, is there still time to, oh, we see one of the pins too, that's gorgeous, that's stunning. If someone wants to sign up, is there still time to sign up and be a part of the ceremony tomorrow?
There is, and there's going to be a number on the screen for them to call into.
Okay.
Right? And so they need to call in, they need to let us know that they're going to be there in order for us to be prepared for them. But
what else is, you have some guest speakers out there as well?
We are going to have some guest speakers. The commanding officer in Nellis Air Force Base, Josh, blanking on his last name, my apologies to the colonel, is going to be out there with us as our keynote speaker, and we're going to have some other folks involved.
So this is a big event taking place tomorrow, very special tomorrow.
Yes.
Why Humana getting involved with such a special cause and special ceremonies like this?
Humana has a long history of being very involved and very supportive of the veterans community. When a few years back there was a call for corporations to hire large numbers of veterans. Humana had already done so. As a matter of fact, Humana has over 6,000 employees that are veterans or veteran spouses. Right. So, and I'm one of those veteran employees.
Well, thank you for your service.
You're welcome. But that's the thing, is Humana has been very supportive. In fact, my VFW post, my old VFW post, 983 in Henderson, meets inside a neighborhood center on an evening in there. The other two in the valley themselves have veteran service organizations meeting as well. There are a lot of things going on in the neighborhood centers in support of veterans, but in support of the community at large as well. Have
you been involved in one of these pinning ceremonies before?
I have.
And what's it like when the veterans go up there and they receive the pin? Describe that moment for us. What's that like for them?
It's an amazing moment, and you see my experience. I went into the military at 17, and I was raised by these Vietnam veterans, and I got to see them and hear them firsthand what they experienced. And when you see them getting the recognition they so richly deserve after all of these years, it can be overwhelming. It's just amazing to see their response, and I really don't know how to describe it. It's just such an emotional thing, and I think everybody that's able to should come out and at least witness that part of it.
Yeah, to see that take place.
Not.
David, thank you so much. This is a special day tomorrow. We appreciate it. Humana is holding their special commemoration ceremony tomorrow at the Humana Neighborhood Center. That's 4803 West Craig Road. For more information, call 725-726-9112 or go to humana.com, and we'll be right back.